Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious. In this video I want to give you guys a Kortz Center Heist Elite Challenge meta guide. And this will be for the best entry method, your preps and setup missions that you need to do, any kind of optional work, kind of explain a few things for you and break it down. The Elite Challenge requirements for the Kortz Center Heist. You cannot restart. You must complete the heist in under 17 minutes. You must collect all the buyer requested items. Your average accuracy must be 90% or higher, and your value loss limit must be under $75,000. However, keep in mind, you do not need to have the heist on hard mode, but because many of you will be purchasing the heist frequently, you'll be stuck in a hard mode loop. All right, and I'll show you what it looks like on hard mode with this particular run. And yes, you can be caught and detected by the guards or the cops, and you can still complete your Elite Heist Challenge. However, if you get shot up a bunch, you'll lose more than your value loss limit, and that will void the Elite Challenge. So it's best to be as stealthy as you can. And this is what your Kortz Center Heist board should look like. I'm going to cover each section and let you know what you're going to need to have. All right, first up, for your entry points, the staff entrance will be the preferred route. For your optional work, you don't really need anything, and I'll explain that in just a moment. However, for your mandatory items, the infiltration gear, you want to use the staff key card. Your unmarked weapons need to be the street loadout, and your getaway vehicle will be the Manchez motorcycles. Now, for your optional prep work, if you are still not comfortable with the heist itself, you can run the guard shipment prep work mission that will remove the armor from the guards. But because we've used the street loadout, that will give you the Mark II pump shotgun with the flechette shells if you have the armory purchased from your mansion. If you don't have the Mark II pump shotgun with the flechette shells available from the street loadout, then you need to go with the guard shipments and just use the silence pistol and go for the headshots. And now, if you are not comfortable where the guards are at, then yeah, you can either run the guard route prep work or just pay for it. You can buy that. But over time, you're going to get comfortable with where the guard routes are or where the guards are just at in the actual heist, and you won't need to do that. And the glass cutter will only be required if one of your buyer requested items is locked behind one of the vertical glass cases that requires you to use a glass cutter to cut that case open and get that item out for the Elite Challenge. And then last but not least, your vehicle should be the Vigilante or at least the HSW Hakachu drag bike. All right, let's go ahead and run the heist and see what it looks like with the meta run. So Richmond Villa is the mansion you're going to want to use as well, so make sure you have that mansion and run your heist from that location. We're going to use the Vigilante because it has a unique, feature. It's got a rocket on the back of it. So you hit this little bump right here and you just boost up and you cut across. Hopefully you land a little bit cleaner than I do, but you'll get the point here. You'll understand. Don't want to go too far up because you can alert the guards. You could literally crash into the Kortz Center Heist and alert the guards, but we don't want that. So just go ahead and maneuver your Vigilante into this little location right here. It's right here where the balcony kind of protrudes from the Kortz Center. You can get onto the hood of the Vigilante and just climb up the wall right here, and it's time to go to work. Use the Mark II pump shotgun with the flechette shells, and you can cut right through the guards with their armor on. Now, since a few, tunable updates, I feel like the shotgun is not 100% guaranteed. I have had some issues recently where it's taken multiple shots to down a guard, and it has caused me to set the alarm off. So keep that in mind. Make sure you get close enough and you have a basically full body shot with that shotgun itself. And be prepared. Make sure your ammo is loaded up. You don't want to get caught with just one round in the chamber and you end up needing more than one round to subdue the guard itself, and that could cause the alarm to get triggered. So keep that in mind, okay? So just pay attention and make sure your shots are true. Now we're going to go to the basement first. We're going to knock out the vault, get the primary target first, and then work our way back up into the showroom and the gallery and leave out that way as well. It's all just one fluid motion and rhythm, okay? Now, again, depending on where your buyer requested items are, they may both be in the vault, right? You may not even be able to get the items because as a solo player, it may be locked behind the gallery gate upstairs, so you may not even be able to get a solo Elite Challenge run. So just pay attention to where your buyer requested items are located. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cut through these guards, neutralize them, and then work our way into the office. Pay attention, make sure that your ammo is good. pick up any extra key cards in case you want to have a alternate escape route. And now we're going to make our hack. You guys should know the fingerprint hack by now. It's simple. On hard mode, you'll have 3 fingerprints to go through. And if you mess up with this, don't worry. It's not going to set the alarm. You have several attempts. You should be fine. Let's go ahead and enter that in. And we're good to go. On to the last one. And we're inside the office. All right, once we're inside, we need to temporarily disable the CCTV cameras. Go over a little terminal right here, take care of that. We'll get the code to enter into the computer. Make sure you pay attention to that code. Don't forget it while you're on here. You'll have to back off the computer, go through your text message, find the code if sent from Raf. Put that in, and then we'll make our way into the lasers. Don't worry about those guards. If you don't need to take them out, don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and get in here and make sure if you do scope out, you don't have to scope out before you start the heist, but if you do, you'll get an idea of what the laser layout is going to be, so you have an idea of what to expect. And on hard mode, you do have a few extra obstacles with the vault laser. So pay attention to what you're going to do. With this particular layout, I'm going to go ahead and go right for the second level. Save a little bit of time. You know, eliminate a few extra steps if you need to, or if you're trying to work your way through, maybe you want to add a step or two just to slow it down. That's fine. Just base it off of your comfort level. There we go. Let's pay attention. And I'm going to show off a little bit and show you what it looks like to jump. I made a video explaining what you need to do if you want to pass the 30-second laser challenge. You may have to jump. So if you do find yourself having to jump, face the left side of the wall, and then that way you jump with your right foot first. It helps you clear the laser more consistently. So angle your character to the left, look at the left side wall of the vault, and then jump as you see fit. But you can also make sure with a lot of these, you don't even have to worry about jumping. All right, on to the blue dots. Now with the blue dots on hard mode, you'll have 5 rows or 5 dots down and 6 rows across. So just break it up into 2 groups of 3 rows, memorize the pattern, enter it in, and then cycle the next pattern and enter that in. You'll have just enough attempts, so you can't miss any blue dots. So memorize those blue dots for each 3 rows and you'll be fine. Plug those in and you're good to go. Now we're into the vault itself to grab your primary target. We're going to work our way out and pick up the buyer requested items. We'll go ahead and speed this up. You guys should be aware of this now. Take the real one out. We're going to pry up the pins. Take the painting out. Place the fake in its spot. Roll up the real one. You can kind of speed up a little bit by just rotating your joystick, your left joystick. Replace the cardboard in the back. We're going to tap in the nails, the tacks again with the clips, and we're out of here. And again, be careful. You don't want to be too loud running around close to the walls. I have alerted guards just by being close to the vault wall while running out of here. It's very, very sensitive still, so keep that in mind. Just go right down the middle. Let's work our way out of the doors, and we need to erase the CCTV footage off the hard drive itself, and we're going to disable the cameras again. All right, so we're on out of here. Go back inside. Carefully, don't get caught up in that camera. All right, wipe the vault CCTV footage, and then we're going to disable the CCTV camera as well as we go up into the gallery showroom. All right, head back up the same way we came down. Right back up into the elevator. And we're going to go ground floor because we have to, my particular buyer's requested, you'll have either 2 or 3 buyer requested items. And some of mine are under or behind a glass case, so I have to disable the alarm. I'll show you that. I'm going to go ahead and take out these guards though, where that camera is disabled. That's by the door. And then now we know we can disable the camera on the actual zip wire that rotates back or that goes back and forth across the gallery. You can shoot that little button up top and that will disable the camera. So we'll take care of that. Mark out that guard real quick. Now this guard down here by the actual alarm, you just want to rush him. As he makes a move, you know you're close enough, and then take care of business. Make sure you got plenty of ammo for a follow-up shot if needed. As long as they don't shoot their gun, you're fine. You don't have to worry about them setting off the alarm. All right, now that I've disabled the glass case alarm, let's go ahead and pick up our buyer collected items. I've got 3 items to pick up. I've got 1 painting and 2 of the bracelets, which are under the glass case. So I'll start with this guy over here real quick. And because I scoped it out, I know, the yellow $ indicates a buyer requested item. This was the antique rings. We got those. Now I'm going to head upstairs. To worry about that later. I won't be exiting that way. I'm going to pick up the painting. I'm also going to go ahead and take care of some of these guards up here. All right, get close enough. Take out the guard with the armor first. Mark out the other guard. That camera is still disabled. Pay attention to your meter right here in the bottom right corner. Let you know when the CCTV cameras will be back up. You can mark out that guard real fast. Get the second buyer requested item, which is the Kokar bracelets. So 20% of my bag is filled up out of 100%. Pay attention to the camera right here. Let's go ahead and just mark that one out. We'll drop that down. Just make sure I'm not in the way. Just want to make sure maybe I had a possibility of running through. I just don't want to risk it. Don't need to. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop that, take it out. Don't want to miss that for the accuracy as well. Pay attention. Go ahead and grab the painting now. Take care of this guard real quick. Got him. So I got 10, 10, and then the paintings are with 50%. So I'm at 70% capacity. And down low where the exit is, where the bike is, that's the preferred way to exit. Down where the alarm box was, I've got 30% more worth of loot down there. I have an egg, which is 20%, and some more rings, which is 10. I could have just grabbed 1 item for 30. That would have been fine too, but I was on my way out anyway, so just go ahead and went down there and got that knocked out. As you see right here, you can hold the right arrow key on your D-pad. It'll pull up whatever your buyer requested items are on the buyer request list. Let's go ahead and make our way down, pick up the rest of our loot. So our bag capacity is filled up. Grab the egg. And then take the other bracelets. And now we're out of here. Got the key picked up from the guard that was downed earlier. And we're out. I can go through the cutscene. Noose is on the way. And as far as the Elite Challenge goes, we're pretty much good right here as long as we don't get marked out and lose too much money. Again, if the cops get alerted or guards get alerted, it's still fine. Mark out this guy right here. You can run through this camera, jump on the bike. Now the guards can still, you'll see their cone of vision expand. Maybe hold your weapon out as you drive. This may help prevent the guards from seeing you or hearing the bike itself. Just a weird little bug. Something that's been making its way around the ethos though. And we're out of here. Just pay attention to your route. Lose the cops. And head back to the lockup. Don't want to lose too much money, of course. And some runs, you just can't. We've had several runs now where you can't, even if you're nowhere near a cop, you get spotted anyways. It's still very buggy, still very touchy and sensitive. So keep that in mind. But again, as long as you got I know you might be trying to get the award, the fully undetected award. You can still get it done. It's gotta pay attention to where the cops are. But if you're having issues, don't worry about that for the Elite. You'll still be able to get the challenge knocked out. All right, there we go. Made the drop. And this run was the first time per week bonus run, so it was more money. The subsequent playthroughs, you won't be making as much from your primary target. But all in all, for your Elite Challenge run, for your entry point, your setup missions, your prep work, this will be, in my opinion, what the meta is going to look like. running it this way and getting it knocked out. It all depends on what you have in terms of, you know, your weapon loadout. If you have the shotgun, if not, you need to run the shipment, you know, the guard shipment prep work, and then you can just use a suppressed pistol. You'll be fine. It won't add that much time, but if you just want to try and keep everything as efficient as possible and run it, this will be the way to go. It's unfortunate that the buyer requested list and the Elite Challenge bonus money doesn't go towards the Tier 4 career progress to 50 million challenge. But you know, that's just what we have to work with for right now. But that's what we have for the Elite Challenge meta right there. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. You know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the ills or reals content in the game. Smash that like button. And we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out. Yeah.